After an incredible time on the west coast beaches of Tassie, it was time to head into the bush and up into the mountains. Dad's trip in the MUX had come to an end and he was on his way home. So it was just Tim and I in our mighty GQs. In this episode, we show off some of Tassie's spectacular tourist sites and things get a little bit muddy as we take on Ring River and Sawback Range. Stick around. This episode is supported by Tread, Superior Engineering, Opus Campers, and in part by... The main road's only 150 metres through there, just outside the town of Rosebery, where the Ring River track starts, so we're airing down the tyres now and then we'll head into the track. So it says there, extreme grade 4, contains deep mud holes and potentially dangerous river crossing. Minimum 2 well-equipped vehicles. What's your tyre pressure, mate?
I reckon I'll go down to 12.
Yeah, sweet. I'll do the same. So 3 vehicles, Tim's GQ, my GQ, and Drew's down the back there, one of Tim's mates in a 79 series. Which one do you reckon?
Yeah, that one.
Perfect. They won't help. They're probably underneath the mud there. So this is the first obstacle. This one is undrivable, just mush pit of mud death. There's no way through it. This is the better option there. Mate, I'm going to be honest. I'm glad you're going through this first. This looks like a mess. It doesn't look good. It looks like it's dried up into slush. Turn, put my windows up. I'm not a fan of mud, to be honest, but mud and Tassie are kind of what you get down here. Got it done. There's normally full of mud as well, and you got to sort of roar up out of the mud, but yeah, she dry. The lighting's also horrible out here today for filming. Shady with very bright sun and orange colours from all the mud in between. Do my best. I've come down that steep descent and now I've hit the Ring River, where you actually have to drive up there for about 100 metres. It's pretty cool, and then you pop up out the other side. We've got some very squeaky brakes happening from the mud. Absolutely beautiful down in here. This is the river that sometimes you can't cross if they've had a heap of rain recently. Pulled up here, gonna enjoy this sun and spot for a little while, have some lunch here on the river. This is pretty much the halfway point of the track, so you continue up out the other side of the valley and then through to Montezuma Falls, which will be the end destination. So yeah, from here it's all pretty uphill, a little bit more exciting than the first half.
up out of the river now. Pretty steep climb, winds its way up the mountain here, off camber, a few ruts, good fun. Just first gear low, rear locker in, crawling upward.
If I get bogged, you guys can probably pretty easily skirt around it and save yourselves an alternator.
You'll sacrifice one for the team. Yeah, this is the bad bog hole on Ring River. Tim's about to show us how deep it is when he sends his car in. Kai's doing a measuring test.
No, that's fine.
Stick just disappears. What's your recovery plan, Tim? You don't worry about that stuff.
Get me out of the water!
What's your plan of attack?
Both lockers on, and probably, I haven't decided whether I'm going to do second or third low. Probably third low.
Timmy's gone and done it now. How's that, mate?
I lost the alternator, so I was pulling really slow.
The alternator die?
Yeah, it's back now.
Did you get any water in? Oh, look, mate, dry as.
Dry as.
Drew's gonna go around, and I probably will too. Tim's just spotting him because it's not too bad, but it is a bit leany. You got to get your line right, because if you slip and go in, you'll be on your side in the mud hole. No, I'm going.
You got a winch, mate.
No, I'm going around.
Oh, you got a winch.
No point. I don't know, bumping this log may knock you down.
Yeah. Cheers, boss.
You're very enclosed in here, kind of thick in the jungle under the canopy, and it's just pretty much single lane. It's a bad track to meet oncoming traffic. Just single lane, like rutted out, winding your way through really. Pretty cool though. A fun track, this one, with a nice challenge without being, you know, extreme and car braking. And that's it, we're off the Ring River track. And now we meet the Montezuma Falls track. So it comes in that way, but we meet it here at the last K or so. There you go, Montezuma Falls, and it's down there at about a K. And that's like the easier way in. It's still a four-wheel drive track, but it's easier. It's just long and horrendous. It's about 14 Ks of first and second gear low range getting bumped the hell out of the whole way. The Ring River is much shorter and much more fun as long as you're keen for a bit of a challenge. So we'll cruise along this last little bit of the Montezuma Falls track out to the falls, and there's a cool swing bridge out there. This is probably the coolest obstacle on the falls track, and that's, I think we only passed through one on this section of track, but there's a few more back on the other section. these cool like dip downs through a creek and up the other side. You know, it does create a little bit of a hill climb there. Made it to the Falls car park, and there's just a little walk to the waterfall and swing bridge. I tell you, I'm bloody exhausted after that drive. I don't know, Ring River a little bit, then just that, I don't know, I think that was probably 3-ish Ks we had to do of the Montezuma Falls track, and it's just a pain in the butt track. Just slow and so rough. Anyways, we'll head down here and check out this waterfall.
Beautiful bridge.
Who's going first on the death bridge?
You go first.
You go first.
No, you go first. I thought you were the...
You're the lighter one, so we'll sacrifice you first. Is this safe bridge, Kai? I'm pretty sure this bridge collapsed like when people were walking across it a few weeks ago. They just repaired it. They just put it back together with some zippy ties.
This is so much fun. I'm really loving life up on the bridge.
It's a long way down.
Mate, shut up.
The key, no, when you're on heights, the best thing to do is like just look straight down as you walk.
Oh my god.
Just like
Can you move?
focus on how far down the drop is as you're walking.
Can you move, mate?
There it is, not a heap of water flowing at the moment, but that's the falls. Very tall. He's made it. Well,
Cool.
we've seen it. Let's do the 4-hour drive back out of here. How do you like the falls and the bridge?
Bridge, easy.
Yeah,
Falls, water tastes nice, besides that bad.
yeah.
And track, absolutely hated it. And yeah.
Review by Malachi. The only thing better about this would be if there was a good swimming spot at the bottom of the falls, but there isn't really. You can sort of splash around a bit in between the rocks. That's the falls done, so we're going to head back to the car, maybe chill, have a bit of afternoon tea. Then we're going to make the drive out of here. So we're just going to head back out Ring River because it's the quickest way out rather than dealing with the falls track. The main road is only about 30-40 metres that way, so you just turn off it, and here we are at the start of the Sawback range track. So yeah, you need a key straight up for the gate. You're gonna open it up, big moment. So for the gate you need a key from the Mountfield National Park office. There she is. Last time I did this track was maybe 5 years ago. I did it myself in my old black nav. Tim hasn't done it before, so it's good to be able to show Tim around Tassie a little bit. Alright, let's go. Just careful, once you get through the gate you got a bit of a mud hole here to deal with at the start.
So as you just saw, went through the Sawback range gate, Sawback track gate. This is the Sawback track. Let's get started.
I'm not sure how much they've maintained it since I last did it, as it is a national parks track, but it can still get a very tough, challenging track, but they do keep some level of respect about the place, so it's not just you know, chaos in here. But yeah, last time I did it, there was a couple of good bog holes to deal with, some rutted hill climbs, I had to winch a couple of times, and some ruts and that. A couple of creek crossings out the end. Beautiful track, just super scenic. Yeah, 12k run along the top of Sawback ridgeline out towards the old Adamsfield town.
Tyler's first little bit of mud on his tyres since he went around everything on Ring River. Yeah, first bit of mud. Looks good, mate.
But yeah, they've definitely maintained this track recently. It's all fairly graded. This would be like a good sort of beginning track, I guess. If you're just getting into full drive and you got like just a basic, you know, dual cab ute or something, it'd be perfect place to come out and go for a little drive, you know, a few little hill climbs and mud. But absolutely beautiful afternoon in here. The views are amazing. Starting to open up more into the plains now. Little freshwater creek here where we've just got a bit of water from too. Little creek there flowing straight out of that mountain. We've made it out the end here. The sun hasn't quite gone down yet, but it's just over the top of the mountain there. It's about 8 o'clock, so we did pretty good to get through that track. Nice river crossing there to wash all the mud from underneath the cars before they sit for the night, and we're here at the old town of Adamsfield.
The Morley and Clark huts, I think they're called. They're pretty cool for a look. Exploration with Malachi Thompson. Morley's Mansion. Imagine if someone knocked back.
After an awesome night's camp at Adamsfield, the next day we headed off for a bit of an explore in the area. The first stop was to check out Gordon Dam, and it ended up being an absolutely spectacular spot. Look at it when it goes over the edge, straight down. Look at that staircase on the other side of the dam wall there.
Wow.
Imagine going all the way down that. That's a big wall.
Where does that lead?
Look how small the people are on the wall. That shows you how big it is.
Where does that lead?
That's crazy. Down to the bottom. Lucky you got your safety helmet on.
I know.
There's a staircase you can walk down to, which leads you down to the wall down there. This place is so cool out here. Gordon Dam Wall, right out the end of the road, out this southwest Tassie. It's a fair drive out here, but it's worth it for the scenery. Absolutely amazing and super cool. Bro can't tell on camera, but that damn wall is so big. That's crazy. I've never seen anything like this before.
Oh god, that's actually like over.
Oh yeah, that's weird to look over, hey? Because that's trippy.
You're actually hanging over.
Yeah. Because when you look down at, because of the lean of the dam wall like that, when you look over, you're kind of out over the edge and the wall's disappearing under you. That's weird. The dam wall's 140 metres high. Completed in 1974, this 140 metre high concrete arch dam was built by Hydroelectric Commission. And it says the highest arch dam, and Lake Gordon is the largest storage in Australia, 12.4 million megalitres.
Megalith.
What's ml?
What's a megalith?
I don't know. Well, it'd have to be something big. What's ml in that form? Is that megalitres?
Yeah, millilitres is lower capital. Lowercase.
Yeah, okay.
Megalith.
Covering more than 500 square kilometres and holding approximately 31 times the volume of water in Sydney Harbour. At the base, the dam is 17.7 metres thick, and at the top it's only 2.8 metres thick. So obviously as it curves out, it gets much thicker. You know, this place, guys, just some epic facts. Epic scenery, epic facts.
Yeah.
Just well worth coming for a visit. What would you rate this place? That's a pretty sick waterfall. Check it out. Not one, but two. We're on our way back out of that lakes area now, Gordon Dam and all that, so up the Hobart end of the road, Mountfield National Park. This is Russell Falls, this is the main one. We often do a lot of little stop in and check out scenery stuff on our trips like this, but I don't always film it because I don't know if people are interested in seeing it or not. I just try and film all the four-wheel drive and camp and, you know, sort of put together episodes that way, but just figured today a couple of cool attractions, so may as well chuck them in if people are interested. Don't know, interested, not, don't know, either way you got it now. But we are gonna walk back out now, and there's a little riverside camp not too far from here, about a K up the road or something, just on a creek that we saw yesterday. So I think we're gonna go camp there. Found ourselves a camp spot. I'm ready whenever. So come down that heap. Pretty cool log here you got to climb over in the jungle. It's very enclosed, a lot of this track.
I've got a feeling there's maybe only one more climb up to...
We've got a what can I help you with? Cool. The first few. I just thought I'd start filming